This is the way. What's up, guys? It's the Iron Mandalorian, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are going back to Summerfest. I know we were just there yesterday to see Skillet, but we're going back again today to see the Christian band For King and Country. For King and Country is a really great Christian band. I love listening to their music. They're not as crazy as Skillet, of course, but they're just as good. Just like Skillet, of course, we have not seen them in a really long time. Live, that is. I listen to their music all the time, but, seeing them live, that's a whole other story. So yeah, we're going back today to see them. I'm going to record a lot of their music, just like I did yesterday with Skillet. We're going back today, of course, with our friend from yesterday, but we're also going back today with another friend who should be here, I think, in a few minutes. But, with all that being said, until then, I'll see you at Summerfest. Alright guys, we've made it to Milwaukee. We just got tickets for all of us for Summerfest, free of charge. Now we're going to go eat lunch at the public market, really the best place to get pretty much any type of food whatsoever. So, we're going to eat lunch, then we're going to go to Summerfest and see the King Country at some point. Alright guys, here it is. Public market. Look at this, it is crowded. Alright, we're going in. Thank you. What? Look at this place. Oh, so good. Alright, best restaurant here. I already know. What do you keep talking? Pizza time. Oh, so good. I want to take a picture of this. Gosh. Alright guys, we just got done eating lunch at the public market. I am currently carrying the pizzas. This is ridiculous. We're going back to the car to put our food in the car because we can't bring it into Summerfest. But once we're done with that, we're going to go to Summerfest. We're going to see two bands, actually. We're going to see Rick Springfield and then For King and Country. So yeah, it's a pretty packed day. A lot more than yesterday, honestly, but we did get free parking and free tickets for Summerfest, so that was pretty good. But until then, that's about it. That's all that's going on. I will see you guys in Summerfest. Alright guys, we've made it back to Summerfest. It seems a lot more crowded here today than it did yesterday. It's really weird. But now I think we're kind of walking through to see what other bands are playing. I think we're looking for some food, maybe, but we're also looking to see if they have any merch for King Country. But that's about it. But check this out. It looks way more crowded here than yesterday. It's ridiculous. It's weird that it seems more crowded here today than yesterday. I don't understand it. Alright guys, first band that we passed by that's playing right over here. Sounds pretty good. Guys, the drums are back. All of us?
Yeah. We'll stand by them. Come on. No, you too.
All right. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't really see those very much. For those of you who don't know, those people, they dress themselves as statues, and if you give them a tip, they move and will do stuff with you. Interact with you, that is. Alright guys, we've made it to the tent with the freaking country stuff. I'm gonna probably get a t-shirt, maybe a sweatshirt.
They have a cocktail for Maryland.
Okay, you guys.
We got the shirts! Guys, I got my shirt. It's really cool. On the back it says God Only Knows. Check this out. It's hard to see. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. It's got the lyrics for the song on the bottom. That's pretty nice. Guys, check this out. What? My sister and her friends are all wearing the same sweatshirt for King and Country. It's awesome. Oh, check this out. This is pretty cool. Guys, I'm just randomly showing you stuff from Summerfest. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Alright guys, I got my freaking Country Surfer shirt on. I showed you the back as best I could because I can't show you the back while it's on my body. But here's the front of it. This is plain, but then right here, it's backwards. It's backwards, but it says for King Country. It's got their symbol, their emblem on it. So that's pretty cool. Now I think we're just kind of wandering around till the Rick Springfield concert starts, and that's about it. So yeah, that's until then. I'll wait till the music starts. Alright guys, we're down by the water now, still walking around just seeing what there is to see, but check out this view, it is amazing. That's really nice, and there's some lounge chairs and stuff, and benches and stuff like that for people to sit in. That's a pretty nice area. Alright guys, it's time for Rick Springfield. Oh yeah.
baby, I got the feeling you're playing and we're both gonna win. I think this angel's about to sin. You're singing what you might be like. There's heaven in your eyes tonight. Down below, burning bright. You need to stay. We got on my knees. No, baby, you don't look that nervous when you fight to. You keep them open when we kiss, you're a hypocrite. You got my body dancing tangled in 3/4 time. This angel's gonna spring the wings tonight. You're singing what you make me like. There's heaven in your eyes tonight. I'm in love with burning bright. Baby, stay with me.
I could only get 2 songs in there because after Rick Springfield we're going to see For King Country, which of course is the one I know you guys really want to see. I mean, who doesn't? But currently we're trying to rush over to the stage that they're performing at. Oh, and I think we're here actually. About 10 minutes before they start, which is pretty nice. But it was kind of stupid how they set up the way that those two were performing, because Rick Springfield started at 9:30 and For King Country starts at 10. That's not a really good setup, you know. But we're here now, and I'm going to be recording. The majority of this video will be me recording the For King Country concert. I cannot wait, and I'm really excited. Alright guys, we found where we're going to stand for the For King Country concert. It is right up in the front. Check this out. There is no distance filter on my phone right now. We are dead in the front here. Alright, the moment you're waiting for King Country.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Cause life hit you so hard that you've been knocked down. Have you gone too far to find the middle ground? Did they raise you so high just to pull you back down? Have you been so lost you can never be found? Cause I've been playing, I've been faking. Been a sinner, been a savior. I've been right, I've been so wrong. Yeah, I made my mistakes. I don't know what it's like to be by the grace of God, we'll see each other's hearts. Can you relate? Faded out, stole a piece of you. If I could, oh I would be a hero. Be the one who would take all the arrows, save you from the pain, carry all the weight. But darling, you're so brave. Fire, fire is on it. Braver than you were before. You know you're brave. Oh no, you don't have to be afraid. Together we'll face it. Don't ever stop, no matter what, 'cause you're gonna make it. Can I see every hand in the air? Every hand in the air. Fighting for love, for hope, and a future all together as one.
struggle is hard to watch. It takes a soldier who knows his orders to walk the walk I'm supposed to walk. And love like I'm not scared, yet when it's not fair, time for another, any time for another. Life for the weak ones, take out for freedom, fight faith in the battle.
how they say you get to dinner and a show. You got a show and fireworks.
You got dinner, a show, and fireworks, everyone. Family, thank you so much for putting petrol in your cars or gas in your cars and coming out and spend an evening with us and at the great Summerfest. Give yourselves a round of applause. To introduce you to the fine chaps up here on stage one by one. Would you make them feel loved? Starting with the quirky, the peculiar, a Death Cab for Cutie fan, an artist in his own right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Teddy Bolt right here. Give him a cheer.
And on the other side, a man who I like to say has got too much groove to be contained. He's bringing the world beats. Would you give it up for Garrett Tyler?
He's been with us for a few years, but this is only his third show with us on the electronic guitar. The cool, calm, the collected Mike Stoll, everybody, give him a cheer.
Back over the other side, he's bringing the Latino flair, Mr. Miami D-Lo, Daniel Lopez.
And all the way from the country of Texas with the heart and soul of the late Johnny Cash, the multi-instrumentalist Vincent DiCarlo right here.
And on top, on Mount Benjamin, would you give it up for a man who's been with us for over a decade? He's rocking me once we grow old. Would you give it up for our band leader, Mr. Benjamin Baptist?
My name is Joel. That's my little big brother Luke. We are for Kicking Country. If you're just wandering in, you've met us. We're going to come out into the audience to meet you, because it's a fine night tonight. Let's take a selfie together. No, that's you and me right here. We've come this far. Come on, mate. All right, carry on, boys. I fell asleep in Milwaukee. You should have seen her face. He's just screaming with a shotgun. And he's grinning ears to ears. All right, mate. Whispering these words out there. It's a fine, fine life. It's a fine, fine life. you become. Body, mind, skin, and bone. Loving wanna make it known. Loving wanna make it known. I'm coming alive with you. And I'm coming alive with you. And I'm living life with you. And I'm coming alive with you. All the people say. People say wave goodbye. Step into a new day. We can rise up from the dust and walk away. We can dance upon the heartache. So light a match, leave the glass, burn the ships, and touch our back. So long to shame, walk through the sorrow, out of the fire, into tomorrow. So flush the pills, face the fear, feel away, disappear. We're coming clear, we're born again, our hope will lost and breathe again. Oh, we can breathe again. And step into a new day. We can rise up from the dust and walk away. We can dance upon the heartache. So light a match, leave the glass, burn the ships, and step into a new day. We can rise up from the dust and walk away. We can dance upon the heartache. So light a match, leave the glass, burn the ships, and touch our back. And touch our back. And touch our back.
Thank you kindly. What a lovely night, right? Hey, before we go any further, I do want to recognize Rick, Dave, Steve, every security guard, every staff member at this great festival. Can we give them a rowdy round of applause? Show some love. We got our booking agents, Matt, Robert, and Joe Piver here, and my brother. Where are my ladies tonight? Make some noise, ladies. Let me hear you. Where are my single ladies tonight? Single ladies, let me see. Come on. All right. Single fellas, take a look around. The hands like, look. I think this is a lovely place to meet your future spouse, and if it works out, I'll take all the credit for it. You can name your firstborn child after me. Jolene, if it's a girl. I thought about this. Where are my fellas tonight? Fellas, let me hear from you. It's a very different sound. Bit scared. Fellas, I want to level with you just quick before we play this next song. I just celebrated 9 years of marriage 3 days ago. I'm very proud. But I got to be candid. I've noticed that it feels like there's more pulling at us, more trying to distract or distort the way we look at a woman or love a woman and interact with a woman. And fellas, I want to simply charge us to continue to step up, to stand out, to show the world that respect, men of respect and honor are out there and treat these ladies as they deserve to be treated. Many of you will know that there's another pandemic that's sweeping across the globe right now, and it's the reality and the tragedy of human trafficking. It's a $150 billion industry annually, and it works on this idea that a woman's love or a woman's body can be bought, and it's attacking the very fabric of our humanity, and that is the family. So I encourage us to do all we can to eradicate this from the planet. And that's what that sounded like. I'm going to stick with MUM, mum. So he's starting with his mum. He did this miraculous intervention where he turned water into wine at a wedding. It was for his mum. True story. And then a little while later, he made an outrageous claim that he was literally God's son. The first person he told was to a racial minority outcast woman. He needed funding for his work. Women came forward and said, "We will help." He was anointed
3 times in his life, every time by women. And when all 12 of his closest mates had left him or abandoned him and he died an excruciating death, women were there consoling him and loving him when he breathed his last. And when he outrageously came back to life 3 days later, women were the first ones to race out into the world and tell him the greatest news we'd ever heard. Girls, I say that to say this. If you felt pushed down, if you felt objectified, if you felt invisible, I believe this with everything in me. The creator of the universe, he sees you, he knows you, and he loves you. And if us fellas had one word for you tonight, we'd say this: you're beautifully, perfectly, imperfectly priceless.
Yes!
Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall, telling those lies more than that. That isn't who you are. That isn't who you are. You might be hard to hear, but let me tell you, dear, if you could see what I could see, I know you would believe that isn't who you are. There's more to who you are. When it's late, you went away, too much to take. Don't you take for granted the faith, you can be brave. You say, hey, I see you dressed in white, every wrong made right. I see your rose in blue at the side of you. Oh, so priceless, irreplaceable, unmistakable, incomparable, talent is beautiful. See it more in you. Oh, so priceless. No matter what you've heard, yes, this is what you were. All in all, the money, all the diamonds and pearls, all this is who you are. Yes, you are. So when it's late, you wide awake, too much to take. Don't you dare forget that in the bed, you can be brave. Hey, you can say, hey, I see you dressed in white, every wrong made right. I see a rose in blue at the side of you. Oh, so priceless, irreplaceable, unmistakable, incomparable, talent is beautiful. See it more in you. Oh, so priceless. Sisters, we can start again and give all our serious love. We can start again. Oh, we can start again. Give all our serious. We can start again. I see you dressed in white, every wrong made right. Oh, I see a rose in blue at the side of you. Oh, so priceless, irreplaceable, unmistakable, incomparable, talent is beautiful. I see it shining out.
Oh, so priceless!
This is for the busted hearts. This is for the question marks. This is for the broke our soul, lost control, no one knows. Sing for the cargo leg, sing for the broken glass, sing for the just found out life is now upside down. If you're looking for hope tonight, raise your hand. If you feel alone, don't understand. If you find it, the fight in life, then stand. We're gonna make it through this hand in hand. And 3, 4, 3. Together we are older, braver. Come on. On the keys, once again, tickling the ivory keys to be precise. Oh, there.
I am a little unstable, loose wires always getting tangled now. I am a little bit difficult, I could be a little self-critical now.
And you sing them like this. You love me like I think you got more in you, let them hear you. You love me like all the fellas, sing off the loop, come on. Ladies with me, come on. You love me like all together, let them crash out. You love me like
love me like I am. You still, Lord, I don't know how you do it, and I know I put you through it. It's amazing that you can love me like I am.
So my wife Courtney and I, we got 4 kiddos, right? 4 kiddos. And if you were to rewind back a little over a year and a half ago, that's when we were finding out that we were pregnant with our 4th child, all right? And so Courtney and I looked at each other and were like, let's go tell the kids, okay? And so the other kids, and so just for some context, the other kids at the time, they were 8, 6, and 3 years old, and they're all boys, all right, all boys, all right? So we go on there, and I was a little apprehensive as to how this was gonna go, because, you know, what if you tell them and they're like, yeah, I don't want any more brothers, or I don't want any more sisters, I just don't want any more kids in the family, you know, that type of thing. So I go and I tell them, and I said, hey kids, you know, mommy's got a baby in her belly, you guys are gonna be big brothers. And we waited for it, and they were amped, all right? They were psyched out of their brains, it was amazing, yes. And they started saying things like this. They started saying things like, yeah, Mom and Dad, this is great news. We love kids. We love being big brothers. We're proud of you. Thank you, kids. I appreciate that. So, yeah, they just kept, we're like, this is great. We're really, really thrilled. The only problem is we just don't care to have any more boys in the family. We want a girl. all right? And I was like, oh, okay, here we go. Here's the little spanner in the works. So I said to Courtney, I was like, honey, I got this. We'll take them for a drive, and they will come back sorted, all right? So we go for a drive, and I said, kids, so how you feeling about being big brothers? And they said, oh, we're really excited about it. We just want a girl. We don't care to have any more boys in the family. And I started to think to myself, and started explaining to them, I was like, don't you guys understand how this works? Mom and Dad don't have a whole lot of say in the matter. And then I realized they don't understand how this works yet. So and then they started to change their story just a little bit. Then they started to say things like this. And they started to say, Dad, here's the deal. Mom's lonely. She needs a girl. You know, she needs someone to go get her nails done with. She needs someone to go smell the roses with. And I looked at them, I was like, when did you guys become so sentimental? This is interesting, you know? So, anyway, we fast forward a couple of months, and that was when we found out the gender, all right? So we're big into celebrations in our household, and we thought that we would do the cake thing, all right? If it's blue in the middle, it's a boy. If it's pink, it's a girl. And we've all seen it on TikTok a million times. We get it. So we get the cake, and at this point, the kids are... I mean, the enthusiasm is at an all-time high. I mean, they can't really stop shaking, you know, that type of thing. They got to find out, right? And so particularly my oldest, I mean, if there was ever a need for a fidget spinner, it was in that moment. He was like, I want to see what's in the cake. I want to see the cake. I want to taste the cake. I want to see what color the cake is. I want to cut the cake. I want the cake. And so we handed him a knife instead, all right? And so then he was, you know, swirling that thing around, you know? And so anyway, we're like, just cut the cake, right? And he cuts that cake, and here's the deal. I've never been a big fan of pink, but I was in that moment. We got our baby girl. All right, we got our girl. It's how I know that there's an evidence that there is a God out there. You know, we got our girl. I'm kidding. But her name is Evie Joy. The kids call her, the boys call her Sweet Ev. Everything's Sweet Ev. Sweet Ev, she's amazing. And I had all these people come up to me and say, I mean, man, just so you're a good girl. And I was like, yeah, it is. Duh, of course. It's different, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, love having a little girl. It kind of feels like a completion of our family, and it's been an amazing thing. But family is crazy, right? Family's crazy. To get a little bit more serious here for a moment, I think the last couple of years have been also a little bit crazy. Is that fair to say? And when you go through very difficult situations, I think like we all have, we've all gone through very difficult journeys over the last 2 years, right? And in my life, actually, since I started working with my brother Joel as for King and Country, my life has been particularly difficult. About 10 years ago, I actually got very, very sick, and I had to come off the road for about 2 months. After that, my wife and I walked through a difficult season, which ended up becoming what is now this song, Burn the Ships. A couple of years ago, we ended up nearly losing our youngest boy to a tragic near-SIDS accident. I mean, we've gone through very, very difficult things over the last couple of years, over the last 10 years particularly. And for all of us, I think that the question that is very easy to ask, and in some cases I think a question we all should ask, and that's this: where is God in the difficulty? Where is God in the struggle? Where is God when someone that you love is sick? Where is God when that person that you love so dearly is no longer with us? And I think that God loves conversation. I think He loves the ideas of what could be when we have these desperate conversations with Him. And look, I'm up here, and I'm very thankful to be up here, to be someone that says this, that God is not some distant, far-off, abstract idea. God is here, God is now, and God is with us.
Didn't believe that your love gave us a brand new beginning. No room for a king, no celebration and no ceremony. In that little town, no nobody would think this is the story of the coming glory. Can you hear the prayers of people pray? Can you see the skies begin to break? When heaven and earth were face to face, oh how the world forever changed, for God is with us. God is with us. didn't believe it. A true love that gave us a reason for leaving. Can you feel the heart that's rushing in? Can you hear the song that's in the wind? So join with the choir as we sing. This is where love truly begins. God is with us. God is with us. To forgive, to a needy soul that don't have love, then who is for it seems all the poverty is found in me. So let my life be the proof of your love. Let my life look like you and what you're made of. How you lived, how you died, love is sacrifice. So let my life be the proof of your love. Whoa, when it's all said and done. Whoa, when we sing a final song, only love remains. Only love remains.
Those lights are so cool.
And if I speak with human eloquence and angelic ecstasy that don't love, I'm nothing more than the creaking of a rusty gate. If I speak God's word with power, revealing all of his mysteries and making everything as plain as name about faith to say to a mountain, jump and it jumps, but I don't love, nothing. If I give all I own to the poor, or even go to the stake to be burned as a martyr, but I don't love, I've got nowhere. So, no matter what we say, no matter what we believe, no matter what we do, we're bankrupt without love. If you believe that tonight, then let me hear you sing this chorus with all your hearts. Make it your anthem. So let my
Love be the proof.
the proof of
And what you made of, how you lived, how you died, love's a sacrifice. So let my life be the proof of your love. Let my life be the proof of your love. Let my love look like you and what you
our minds, our hearts tonight. And may each light represent a soul of someone who is walking through hell in this moment. And I sing this chorus as their anthem and invite you to do the same. My help comes from you. You're right here, pulling me through. You carry my weakness, my sickness, my brokenness all on your shoulders, your shoulders. My help comes from you. You are my rest, my rescue. I don't have to see to believe that you lifted me up on your shoulders. My help comes from you. You're right here pulling me through. You carry my weakness, my sickness, my brokenness all on your shoulders. Your shoulders. Our help comes from you. You are our rest, our rescue. We don't have to see to believe that you're lifting us up on your shoulder. Your shoulder. I don't have to see to believe that you're lifting me up on your shoulder. Your shoulder. Too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees. Every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories that somehow never leave you. Nobody will believe you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how to kill you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how to kill you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. You keep a cover over every single secret. So afraid of someone they believe. Somebody sees. Somebody will never leave you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how to kill you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows who you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
There's a kind of love that God only knows.
Summerfest and beyond, that you feel seen, that you feel known, that you can trust that there's a superhuman kind of love that God only knows.
Watching the nightly news, constant to follow it. Just wanna sing the blues. Feels like a song that never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So somebody please pass the megaphone. I shout it on the count of three. Shout it out. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So somebody please pass the megaphone. We'll shout it on the count of three. Let me hear you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. Cheers. Let it move. Let it move. Let it move. Yeah, I choose. Let it move. Let it move. Let it move. Through the walls, through the valley, the shadow of night, don't feel by the side. I'm stepping into the light. I choose. Let it move. Let it move. I need the joy down in my heart to if you believe it, sing it out. I need the joy down in my heart. A little louder. I need the joy down in my heart to stay. Summerfest, can you feel it? Summerfest, can you feel it? Then jump. You made us feel so very loved. We'll not forget this man. God bless you. Go in peace. Summerfest 2022. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Until we meet again, go in peace. Love well, know you are loved. God bless your family.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that was freaking country. That was so great. I could not stop smiling throughout the entire thing. My sister and her friends at the end of the show, they got the set list. Show it again, Ellie. They got the set list. That's really cool. They're going nuts about it. But yeah, that was really great. I cannot believe that this has been such a great day. Such a great weekend, really. With all that being said, though, I think I'm gonna call it a night. This video went way longer than I expected, but it was totally worth it. I can't believe it. It was so good. I am so happy. But yeah, with all that being said, though, you guys watch more of my videos on YouTube. And I will see you in the next one. Good night, and see you real soon. Alright guys, end credit scene, nighttime walk through Chicago on the way back to the car. Looks really nice, especially this one building in front of me. It looks really cool. Check that out. It's really nice. Also, I just want to let you know that during the part of the video where Luke came down and right in front of me, almost gave you a high five, I was not zoomed at all. He was right in front of my face. Bye guys. Whoops, I just realized I said nighttime walk through Chicago. I meant nighttime walk through Milwaukee. Honestly, these big cities all pretty much look the same to me, so you know. Alright. Finally, officially, I will say good night and see you real soon, guys.